Hello ghosties and ghoulies, welcome back to the channel. Sorry about the sunshine coming in, but I'm actually just trying to warm up a bit. It's been a bit of a strange day. I woke up feeling a little bit weird, and sometimes that happens when there's spirit trying to come through and connect with me. Usually it only happens when I'm going into a circumstance where I'm going to be reading for people. But today, for some reason, it happened as soon as I woke up, and honestly, I haven't been able to ignore it. So I'm going to try something, and this is going to be a little bit different than a normal reading. I'm going to pull out some equipment. I'm going to pull a few cards and see if I am actually being connected. Somebody's trying to connect with me. It certainly feels that way. So if you see this, there might be a message in this for somebody who's out there, possibly more than one. I can't say for sure that this is going to connect with anybody, but it's kind of like the drawing the dead. It happens when it happens, and the person who it's meant to find, I hope, finds it in some way. So we're just going to pull a few cards, turn on a bit of equipment, and see what happens. And I'm going to give it a few minutes and see if that helps shift the energy, because the energy's been very strange today. I'm not sure exactly why. So we're going to try and see what happens. So I have my Pictou meter here. I don't know if you can see it. I'm kind of really do not want to move out of the sunshine because I'm freezing cold, which is another kind of indicating factor for me that something is going on. So I'm going to turn this on, and I'm just going to set it here where it can be seen. And I'm going to pull out the other piece of equipment, which is the spirit box. And between these two pieces of equipment, I'm kind of hoping that with the reading in the cards, hopefully I'll be able to get whatever message is supposed to come through, or whatever it is that's trying to reach me today, in whatever way that is. So this is on. I don't know, maybe if I set it in the shadow, you can kind of see it a little bit better. It is not lit up. It's only on the first screen. So anyways, let's have a go at this. Let's see what happens. I don't generally like to use this because I find it very annoying. I'm going to turn it down a bit. Is there somebody here with us? Sounded like a yes. Is somebody here with us? Can you light up one of these lights for me? Or let me know something? If you're here with us, can you let us know your name, please? I can light up the lights for you.
And slowly.
I'm going to pull some cards. If you can help me get a message, that'd be great. If there's somebody here with us, can you let me know? There's a male here.
Helende alcohol.
Oh, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Cups. This is connected to the energy that's here with you today. Can you let me know in some way, please? King of Cups would be a very open, loving kind of individual. Kings are supposed to be protectors, providers, and leaders, and there's a sense with this person being connected. That's you. It sounded like that's me. So who's the Queen of Pentacles? Is this the figure that you're trying to reach? Is this who you're trying to talk to? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse? With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it might be that this energy that's coming through feels like they've left this person, this female, behind in a kind of negative situation because the material aspects of the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, which means they might be struggling or feel like they're struggling with struggling with the material world, or that something's been lost in the material world. Can you come through and let me know your name, please? You've left it behind. Something's been left behind. If this is this King of Cups energy that is connecting with you, can you please light this device up or let me know your name? I really do want to talk to you, but I need to know who you are. I'm being drawn to the small pyramid here on this card. Is that connected to you? Is that a yeah? Do you have a message? Can you tell me your name, please? I'm scared. And that is when my camera died. Very interesting. Feeling much better. The energy's shifted quite a bit. I feel a lot lighter and like whatever was here is gone. It's unfortunate that the camera cut off when it did because I only have my word to go on now, but right after those clips that were there, I did finally get a name that came through, and the name was Philip. It was a male voice that came through, and it was Philip, and the message of it was that basically saying sorry. I do feel like this was somebody coming through that felt bad about leaving someone behind, like they felt like they left someone in the lurch, which was really interesting. There are a couple of really interesting things about that session. It almost felt like there were two male energies that came through more predominantly, and one was kind of a jokey energy. It was really interesting because right off the top we got this very interesting kind of banter that was happening. It was like you can see it in the transcript script that I put over the video, which was kind of really interesting. I enjoyed that. That was different. Not my favorite way to connect, to have people intrude on me, but it does happen occasionally. And usually it only happens when I'm about to go into a situation where I'm going to be reading. That's when they show up. So hopefully there's somebody that this was meant for. out there. If you do connect to it, please let me know. I'd be interested in knowing what that was about. But it felt like there were two energies, and they were kind of bantering a little bit in some respect. There was one part in there where one of them said something to the effect of Guy le Dead, which is the dead guy. Very unusual. Almost, and then right after that, he was told to F off. So very, very interesting. It almost felt like there was a little bit back and forth going on between two like friends or something like that. Not negative, but just kind of jokey energy, which was really cool. Had I been paying more attention right off the bat, I would have recognized that there was something right away as soon as I turned on the device. So that was really kind of cool. I enjoyed it. I do not like when they show up unannounced like that or uninvited like that. But we're going with it this time around. I can't promise that there'll be any more videos like this because it's not something I'm trying to encourage. What I am going to say though, while I have you here, I'm going to be trying to work on kind of a new series where, because I've had people ask me questions, and so if you leave a question, I'll try and do a little tarot layout on your specific question, if you don't mind having it filmed. I won't use your names at all, but I might have some videos coming up that are like that, and we'll see if I feel like doing any more videos like this. It was certainly interesting. Definitely into going in to places and doing some paranormal kind of investigations and stuff and getting back into that. So if you have a place that is haunted and you want me to come in and do an investigation, please let me know, because I'd love to do that. I do like connecting, but I like to do it on my terms, and I'm not a particular fan of people showing up like they did today. So in any case, all is well. Nothing to worry about. There's no threat involved in what happened there. There was certainly a message for somebody that I'm hoping is going to connect through the video, through YouTube, and we'll see. Until next time, stay healthy, stay happy. It is the end of February. I promise that spring is coming eventually. And don't be afraid of the things that go bump in the night, because they're there in the light too. We'll see you next time.